want to take time to help out other people who have been probably searching up all these videos on YouTube the same way I did when I was going through the same process. Today's video is going to be about the things you should do before going to talk to a recruiter about joining the Air Force. Let me make a quick disclaimer. I'm not an endorser of the military. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you the things I did in my process of joining the Air Force that helped me out tremendously. The more you know and the more you realize before you get into it, the less stressful the whole process will be because you'll already be prepared about all the things that comes with it. And that's what I'm here for because I'm actually going through the process right now. I'm already sworn in and things like that. I don't know what today is or when I'm gonna post this video, but I should be shipping off to basic on April the 23rd. And I'm continuously doing research and everything like that. And as I'm talking to my recruiter, as I went through MEPS and everything like that, I'm gonna tell you the things that helped me out a lot along the way. See, I started my process in the beginning of January of this year as far as talking to my recruiter, taking the ASVAB, going through MEPS. I got sworn in the beginning of February-ish. I'm going to be leaving on the 23rd of April, so in a couple more weeks, and I'm excited. I know what I'm getting myself into. The only thing that I can't prepare for is the actual experience because you have to go through that. Again, these are the things that I would do before even talking to your recruiter. Like before you go there and everything, it's always good to go in there with a little bit of information and so you can know what questions you should ask them when you're talking to them because again, a recruiter is on your side, but at the same time, they're not family, they're not friends, they don't know you, so they still have a job to do. So it's some things that they really can't disclose. It's some things that some want to make them look better and things like that and get you shipped away as fast as possible. I'm pretty sure the reason why you're watching this video right now is because you've heard a lot of people who've been like dealing with the military tell you probably that they got finessed, they got tricked into doing something they didn't want to do, their recruiter wasn't helpful and things like that. But that's why I'm here because I'm not going to say that my recruiter was bad. He's not bad at all. He's actually a great guy. But it's also things that I'm glad I knew going in that helped me push that information out of him. Number one thing I want to tell you to do is figure out your why, right? Figure out, okay, why is it that I'm really wanting to go join the Air Force? And it's not because you have to answer a question or anything, but the more you know the reason why you're going, the easier the whole process is going to be of you doing the actual military stint, whether it's long term, whether it's only for the 4 years, 6 years, or if it's to retire. Do I want to just do it for the schooling? Do I want to just do it for the experience? Do I want to do it to get out of a bad situation? Do I really want to retire from there? Do I have family and things who have been in the military where you already know what's going on? Like, figure out your why. That's going to help you a lot as far as just mentally going through everything. And because it can sometimes get draining, it can get frustrating, dealing with your recruiter, not hearing anything back, going through MEPS, the whole long process. Again, I can give you the whole rundown of that if y'all want to know more about that updated 2024 things because I just went through it and things like that. So know your why. Number two thing I say you should do is figure out, really do your research. Like how you're doing now watching this video, do your research. One good place I would tell you can look to get information that you probably wouldn't get, or it might be hard to come by in videos because it takes too long, is it's gonna sound crazy, but Pinterest. If you go to Pinterest and you type in PT things for the Air Force or commands or certain things, Pinterest actually have a lot of information as far as what your requirements would be for PT, the list of the daily or the week by week things that you're going to do in basic, different things on jobs and everything like that. And the third thing that I would really suggest or recommend that y'all do that I did before even thinking about going to talk to a recruiter and everything like that, what you kind of want to do as far as what job you're going to want to do, ASVAB requirements for that job, because, and they kind of would tell you this, but some won't, so I just want to make this clear to y'all right now, is that yes, overall, your AFQT score, which is your arithmetic reasoning, your mathematic knowledge, your word paragraph comprehension, your word knowledge, and your general science. Those going to be the main categories. Everything else as far as mechanics, electronics, assembling objects and everything, that's just helping you in certain categories, but that's not that's not gonna make up your whole AFQT score. Figure out which jobs you wanna do, and then figure out what areas you can score high in to get those jobs. ASVAB for Dummies. Now, I know the title sounds crazy, but that book really simplifies a lot of things to help you understand. It helps you figure out, how scores are calculated and everything, and it's just very knowledgeable. So I would suggest you getting that book. I'm going to try and post it, put it like right here, just so you can see what it looks like. They have it at Barnes and Noble. I think in the military is about simplifying for what benefits you. Those are the couple of things that I would really suggest that you do before you even start talking to the recruiter, because again, they see a lot of people every day. They deal with a lot of people. So sometimes they're tired. Sometimes they feel like a broken record. Sometimes they may have thought they told you this, but it was somebody else. But they're not going to just throw all the information on you right away. And it might be some information that I didn't name in this that maybe you were wondering about. Still, research that before. So go in with some of the questions or some of the things in your notes already, just because the more on top of it you are going through this process, again, the more simple it will be, the quicker it will go. Another thing to make sure you're getting taken care of before you start talking to your recruiter, just because it's probably going to happen, it's probably going to prolong your experience as far as getting to MEPS and getting sent off to basic, is if you've had any medical issues, right? Any medical, broken bones, like issues growing up and everything, and to go ahead and start the process of going to your doctor and getting all those records. Because me, for example, I broke my right ankle and my right shoulder when I was a freshman in high school, right? Even going through MEPS, the fact that I had already had all those documents, that it showed that I was cleared, I had played sports after the fact and everything like that, it saved me from having to get waivers, one, because that prolongs the experience. I knew that they was going to probably ask and need those, so it's just being ahead and everything. And I'm not guaranteeing that just because you have those, that you're not going to need waivers. Everything depends on what injuries or what type of situations it is. It just, in mine, even when I went to MEPS, they was kind of but again, because I had went through the process of getting everything I needed from a sign off from my doctor, it stopped me from having to prolong my process. So I hope these tips help you out. If you feel like that I'm somebody that you want to get more information from, because again, I'm still going through the process. Like I'm pretty much squared away. I leave for basic on the 23rd of April. I'm still learning things as well. If you want to get updates from after I leave basic, if you want me to tell you my MEPS experience, exactly what to expect from MEPS, because I had a very draining day, my first day. Going to know my ASVAB scores, my training before I go to basic and everything. Again, like, comment. If you want to go ahead and subscribe. I'll be taking you along my journey as far as getting into the Air Force and starting my journey as an airman. I hope all of you have a good day. Stay safe, and I'm out.